(8:15 to 10), rock history. 10 to 11, rock appreciation and theory. And then band practice till the end of the day.
What type of music do you like? Are you a rock and roll fan? Join us in our latest Cinephile episode to learn more, and be sure to visit our FUNDAY website as well. Hello everyone, I'm Wade, your Cinephile host. School of Rock is a 2003 comedy film starring Jack Black, who plays a struggling rock guitarist, Dewey Finn, who gets kicked out of his band and subsequently disguises himself as a substitute teacher at a prestigious prep school. After witnessing the talent of his students, Dewey forms a band of 4th graders to attempt to win the upcoming Battle of the Bands. Rock band No Vacancy performs at a nightclub 3 weeks before auditioning for the Battle of the Bands. Guitarist Dewey Finn creates on-stage antics, including a stage dive that abruptly ends the performance. The next morning, Dewey's roommates Ned Schneebly and his domineering girlfriend Patty informs Dewey that he must either make up for his overdue share of the rent or move out. Patty tells him he should get a job like Ned has.
Temping?
Dewey, a substitute teacher is not a temp.
He's a babysitter.
Oh yeah, you think it's so easy? Well, I'd like to see you try. You wouldn't last one day.
Dude, I service society by rocking, okay? I'm out there on the front lines liberating people with my music. Rocking ain't no walk in the park, lady.
When Dewey meets No Vacancy at a rehearsal session, he is informed that he has been fired from the band and replaced by another guitarist. Later, while he's trying to sell some of his equipment for rent money, Dewey answers a phone call from Rosalie Mulland, the principal of Horace Green Prep School, inquiring for Ned about a short-term position as a substitute teacher. Desperate for money, Dewey impersonates Ned and is hired. On his first day at the school, Dewey adopts the name Mr. S and spends his first day behaving erratically, much to the class's confusion.
As long as I'm here, there will be no grades or gold stars or demerits. We're gonna have recess all the time.
Woo! But Miss Dunham only gives us recess for 15 minutes.
Hey! You're not hearing me, girl. I'm in charge now, okay? And I say recess.
The next day, Dewey overhears the students in music class and devises a plan to form them into a new band to audition for the Battle of the Bands. He casted Zach as lead guitarist, Freddie as drummer, cello player Katie on bass, Lawrence on keyboard, and himself as lead vocalist and guitarist. He assigns the rest of the class to various roles of backup singer, groupies, and roadies. Summer, being the overachiever, was not satisfied about being a groupie, so she confronts Mr. S.
Look, my mother's a room parent, and she's not going to be happy when she hears about this.
Okay, listen, I didn't want to say this in front of the other kids because I didn't want to make them jealous, but I made a special position just for you. And it's the most important job of all. Band manager.
The project takes over normal lessons, but helps the student to embrace their talent and overcome their insecurities. He reassures Lawrence, who is worried about not being cool enough for the band. Zach, whose overbearing father disapproves of rock. And Tamika, an overweight girl who is too self-conscious to audition for backup singer despite having a powerful voice. During one session, he assures the kids that rock and roll can help them stand up for themselves. Over time, the students come to love rock music, and Dewey finds fulfillment in teaching them all about rock. When time came for auditions, Dewey sneaks the key band members out of school to audition for the Battle of the Bands, while the rest of the class stayed behind to maintain cover. The group is rejected because the bill is full, but are accepted after Summer comes up with a plan to trick the staff into letting them join.
See, I volunteer down at St. Margarita's in the children's wing. teaching music.
Really, that's nice. That's very nice.
Actually, no, it isn't, because I totally screwed up. I told the kids if they practiced, they'd get into Battle of the Bands.
What'd you tell them that for?
I don't know. I wanted to give them something to look forward to, something to keep their spirits up. Ugh, look at them. They're terminal. Every last one of them.
Jeez.
Yeah, and all they wanted to do before they bit the dust was play Battle of the Bands.
The next day, band groupies Michelle and Eleni, with Summer's approval, pitched the band name The School of Rock. As Dewey was rocking out to the new band name, Principal Rosalie decides to check in. Just as they had practiced, everyone hit the instruments and got into position before she could enter. Dewey is then forced to improvise.
Math is a wonderful thing. Math is a really cool thing. So get off your act, let's do some math. Math, 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 math. 3 minus 4 is...
-1.
That's right. And 6 times a billion is...
6 billion?
Nailed it. And 54 is a 45 more than what is the answer, Marta?
9.
No, it's 8.
No, it's 9.
Yes, I was testing you. It's 9. And that's a magic number.
The day before Battle of the Bands, a parents' night takes place at the school, during which the parents question Dewey's teaching methods. The same night, Ned receives a paycheck from the school via mail, and Dewey confesses to impersonating him. When Patty learns of this, she calls the police, who arrive at the school and confronts Dewey. Rosalie, confused by it all, questions him.
Who are you?
My name is Dewey Finn. And no, I'm not a licensed teacher, but I have been touched by your kids. And I'm pretty sure I've touched them. What?
Oh my God!
What's going on?
The next morning, the parents cause an uproar as they angrily confront Rosalie at her office. The kids decide not to allow their hard work to go to waste and sneak out of school. When the new substitute teacher discovers the kids are missing, Rosalie and the parents race to Battle of the Bands. A school bus comes to pick up Dewey, who leads the kids to the competition and decides that they should play a song Zach had written earlier. Initially dismissed as a gimmick, the band wins over the entire crowd. Even the parents were impressed by the kids' talents and confidence on stage, alongside with Rosalie, who ecstatically greets the kids backstage. But, much to Dewey's disappointment, no vacancy wins.
What's wrong?
What's wrong, Summer? Didn't you hear? We lost?
Hey, chill out, dude. Rock isn't about getting an A. Sex Pistols never won anything.
Don't let the man get you down.
Yeah, I mean, dude, you gotta cheer up. We played a kick-ass show.
We did, didn't we? It was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The audience chant for School of Rock and demands an encore. Sometime later, an after-school program known as the School of Rock has opened as Dewey continues to coach the students he played with before, while Ned teaches beginners. And they continued rocking out. The film received critical acclaim from critics, with praise for Black's performance and humor. It was the highest-grossing music-themed comedy of all time until 2015. 接下来如果要揭晓今天电影迷摇滚教室 The School of Rock 要教我们些什么 Hey Ruby, do you enjoy listening to music?
Don't we all? What's your favorite genre?
It depends on the mood, but lo-fi music is my go-to.
How about rock and roll?
Not as much. But hey, did you know that rock and roll influence a lot of our daily lives and fashion, attitude, as well as language?
Yeah, and speaking of language influenced by rock and roll, 你知道 sticking it to the man 是什么意思吗 It's a part of the rock and roll culture.
Stick is 粘或木棍的意思，该不会是把木棍粘在某人身上吧？
Good guess, but no.
Oh, hint?
Have you heard of stick up for something?
Yeah, 支持或捍卫。
And sticking it to the man 则有让大家听到你的声音，感受你的情绪的意思。
Oh, we definitely get that sense of expression through rock and roll music. Well, I'm Wade.
I'm Ruby.
I hope you learned something useful in this episode of Cinephile as I did. You can find more on the FUNDAY website.
Let's make every day a fun day.
I pledge allegiance.
I pledge allegiance
to the band.
to the band
Of Mr. Schneebly.
of Mr. Schneebly
And will not fight him.
and will not fight him
For creative control.
for creative control
And will defer to him on all issues related to the musical direction of the band.
and will defer to